Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I see everything. I see everything. I see this stuff. Like I'm probably a little bit late, but I had to digest it all because CJ so cool, and you coming after your baby mother royalty once again. I'm not understanding. Aren't you moving on from royalty and her family? If you're downing them so much and you're so mad, be mad at yourself, sir. Be mad at yourself. Yeah, you have a lot of things going on. You have a lot of demons riding on you. You need to cleanse. You really need to cleanse. You really need to get yourself together. You really need a therapist, a counselor. You need somebody to be by your side. I know you're going to you're breaking, you know what I'm saying, because you gave up, you know what I'm saying, a good family. Your family, the real family left you. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you full of it. You full of it. But to sit up there and try to manipulate the whole situation between you and royalty, knowing that royalty confronted you about what was going on with Daya. You are so freaking disrespectful. Where we from, you would have been laid out. You play too many games, dude. You CJ so cool. The old dude that once meant something to the internet. That once meant something to someone, you know, when he had his family, real family, not these fake MFers that surround him now. And I seen Nike. You always ready. Yeah, I remember your name this time because you're always ready to go to war when it comes to royalty, but you ain't ready to go to war when it comes to anything else. One fly in our city, you would have been gone, been got. But anyway, she's really irrelevant. And I knew that. What's that girl name? Okay, Lexi. I knew that she once was gonna go back. I knew she was gonna go back because she has nothing. And that just proves our point once again that you are surrounded by a whole bunch of yes people that have nothing and living off of you, CJ. You see, royalties making moves while you still sitting there like like you some kind of king. Like, okay, let me make this clear about guys and thinking they're the king of things and think a woman's supposed to bow down to you. First of all, CJ so cool. You're not a person that any woman should bow down to. You're not even committed to yourself to be committed to a woman. You don't even know yourself to be knowing anyone else. So anything you say about royalty, her family, you don't know them because you came in for all the wrong reasons. To be honest, I feel like you all set royalty up from the beginning. Let's be clear. I don't feel like you had the right intentions with royalty from the beginning. I think you played your role. And I think when it came to a certain point where you got tired, you wanted to show who you really truly were, then you let it out. And that's what they were tired of. But you've been fooled, sir. Because one thing about sitting up there trying to set up a family that is so blessed, that is the light shines on them, because one thing you're mad about, she got all the kids. She got all the kids. That made you all that money. That made you all that money. You're jealous. You want to send DHR to her home. You want to try to sit up there and make her feel like, oh, she did this, she did that. Why? Because you mad because she got all the children and you ain't got nothing going on over there. But even with your little, what's her name? Your child, Kamari. Even with Kamari, you have nothing. You have nothing. She wasn't the star. Nike want the star. Lexi is not the star. Not even your mother. Yeah, I hear her talking too. I hear her talking too. She probably wanna shh. I hear her talking. See, when the fire is on you guys, y'all don't like it. Y'all want that fire to be on Ross and her family so bad. Cause, I don't even see the fire because you know what? These people that sit up there talking negative about Royalty and her family, guess what? Thumbs down. You make no sense. Period, point blank. You make no sense. Every little thing that Royce and her family say or they do, you want to pinpoint and pick with it and bully them with it. They're regular people like us. Why would you want to sit up there and pinpoint what they're doing? Opposed to the lies CJ tells, the lies Lexi tell, the lies Nike tell. Nike, she may be from the hood. Let me tell you something. They lie in the motherfucking hood too. Let's be clear. They lie there too. They know how to spread game too. And a lot of time when I see Nike, I see a girl. Yeah, you heard from when your baby daddy left you. You've been all on Royalty's back ever since then. What did he see in her? I see what a lot he see in her that was better than you. A lot. When I say a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. It's just crazy to me. Like you're no comparison. Don't compare Nike with her. Don't compare Lexi with her. They have nothing going on for themselves. Hell, Lexi had to literally come and be by CJ and deal with CJ in order to even have her name known. So did Nike. So how the heck do y'all feel like these girls? I do mean girls because they're childish. They're very childish. Because for one, Lexi could not mention royalty in her messages. She's always got to mention her to get views. You know what I'm saying? And Nike is the same way. Nike is the same way. You only pop out when it's time to get some shit popping. But it's time to fight. I'm talking about my child. Then don't say that about it. Bitch, you ain't saying that to her daddy. Her daddy is the one using her and bringing her to the meets to get the twins. Why you ain't saying that to her? To I don't know what to call them. Him, her. You know? I don't know what to call CJ. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people that be real with themselves. They call their self her when they are him. But CJ ain't being true to himself. He know who he really is. Allegedly. He know he like allegedly. You just mad because that family won't keep letting you use them. You're mad because they won't keep letting you use them, and you know what you really about. Excuse me. Feeling like my black. Because I'm so sick of this idiot. I'm so sick of this idiot. Every time you come around, he got eyebrows raising. And I'm trying to see people is unsubscribing from your dang on page. Why I don't see like it going down? You doing something. You're not as good as you say you are, sir. You're not as good as you say you are. Only time Nike want to pop out is when she want to fight. That's the only time she want to pop out. Why? Because she's a fucking dummy. She's a fucking idiot. All she know is fucking fighting. You can't resolve anything with royalty because you hate our royalty, Nike. With the Nike signed check, without the money that Nike is getting. Ain't no way I want to name my nickname Nike. I ain't getting no money off that. You need to switch that up. Cause you ain't getting no money. You look like you ain't getting it either. But why the fuck you all want to pop out when it's time for the fight? If you're a child, when you know damn well your child to start some shit. I don't know if y'all told her to do that or what. To just try to get royalty to pop off. That ain't cool, man. For whoever protecting them folks over there, they don't need to protect them. What they need to do, they allegedly, they need them folks called on them. But they so used to running. They so used to getting out the way of things. They can't face shit on like they are coward. They're cowards over there. From Nike, CJ to that fucking girl Alexis. Whatever the fuck her name is. They cowards. It's mind boggling to me that y'all continuously on picking with her and trying to get royalty to come after y'all. One day y'all gonna get what y'all asking for and y'all ain't gonna like it. Y'all not gonna like it. It's too much because you got two kids, all these kids in this situation. It's kids in this situation. What are y'all doing? Keep it calm, cool, and collected, and do handle this shit right. It's just mind boggling to me that y'all keep on. Like I see Jalea out there, I see the mother out there, and they have every right to defend themselves. They are tired. You have bashed them, CJ, over the internet. You and your little minions. You have done so much to these people. You cannot blame them for coming after your ugly ass. Yeah, I said it. You ain't cute. You ain't handsome. What you need to do is get your ass off a camera and get your ass up and there talking to a therapist. Because you full of shit. And you're going to continue on bothering this young woman when she's sitting up there just trying to raise her kids. That's it. And if you would leave her alone, the world would be a better place. How about that, CJ? The world will be a better place. How about that, Nike? The world will be a better place. How about that? How about that, Lexi? The world will be a better place. How about that, Miss Brady? Y'all keep royalty name in y'all mouth. And I have every right to because I am a supporter of royalty. Never will be any of y'all. And truly, I don't want to use her name for no clickbait. This is a serious situation that this young lady is going through. I'm older than her, and that's the only reason why I'm calling her young lady. This is not cool. Because she's not only going through it, her family is going through it. These children have to sit up there and toss around about what they say on the internet. These children should be free. I seen Jalea video today. She should be free. She should be able to say what she want to say. This is ridiculous that they have to deal with this. And continue on. You keep raising. You keep. I'm going to take that deep breath, y'all. Please. Whatever. But please. I had to take that deep breath. Because it's ridiculous for a child to say they want freedom. But she was being real with herself. That really hurts my heart. Incarnation and Jalea, let me tell you something. You are beautiful the way that you are. Both of y'all. And if you feel like anything is wrong with you right now in your life, I know it ain't no big insecurity or whatever like that. But if you feel like anything is wrong with you in your life, just know you're going to grow out of that. You know what I'm saying? But I hate they had to say that because the naysayers gonna have a field day off of that shit. They gonna have a field day off of that shit because they think that they know. They think that they know, but they don't know Jalea, Incarnation, and Royalty. They don't know. And CJ, he cares about no one. He don't care about no one. So don't ever sit up there and think that he do. He don't care about no one. He care about the money. Somebody can come in now and burn all that fucking money up. That's the thing about having money. They can fuck it up. And I'm seeing when he's talking to the twins on the video, and he's you're basically CJ, you're leading the conversation for the twins. You wouldn't let little CJ say anything, and what he said, it sounds like he was riding with his mama, and it sounds like the baby girl was riding with her mama. You led the conversation. You led it. You're talking to two toddlers. You idiot. You're talking to two toddlers. You idiots. They they go and tell their mother stuff because that's what they do. And she has every right to know what's going on with her kids. Because for one, your idiot ass is around a whole bunch of motherfuckers that don't like their mother, including you. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. You're a bum. You're a bum. Ain't nobody got it. Man, dude, where you from? I wouldn't give a who where you from. You have to get dealt with. You are very pussy. I guess I gotta have to say allegedly. For entertainment purposes only, everybody. This is for entertainment purposes only. I just gotta say how I feel about this. I've been sitting on this, watching and sitting on this. I have things that's going on myself with my own family, events and stuff that's going on with my own family. So, it wasn't important, more important than my own fucking family. You understand? But it was important enough to sit up there and watch this man sit up there and lead the conversation as if he's some type of king. I would never, you're never a king treating a woman like you treat. If you ever would have put a gun out on me or my family, I would turn that same gun to you. And you better hope you don't shoot yourself. Allegedly. You're a wild child, CJ. You hurt people that was there for you. And if people don't understand that around you, they the same people. They families better watch out. If hurt people, you're gonna continue on doing that. You don't want no help. CJ don't want no help. He want to continue on because he think that's the thing for the internet. He still lives in the internet, although he says the internet is not real. You're a punk. Your mama should have gave you that name. Period. You got your mama on here talking about you. Then she want to try to side with royalty and try to apologize. F the apologies. Don't nobody need your apology. You know what I'm saying? All the motherfucker needed was y'all to keep y'all head in the right place, which means to use your own fucking mind. But y'all wanted to come load up on some cash off royalty and her family in the event that she was going through all this crap with CJ. Royalty was going all through this crap with CJ. Y'all was happy about that. Y'all was really, really happy about that. Y'all loved that. Y'all love the fact that he was going back and forth with royalty because that's the best thing he ever had. That's the best person he ever had. That's the best family he ever had. Because his family was not there. That baby mama, she was causing havoc each and every way. She didn't want royalty with him. But Nike, why you blame royalty? You're a hater. You're jealous. Very much so. You're a jealous hater. It all goes together. And then here you go, here go Lexi with her pale ass. She's so motherfucking pale. You can't tell me she get a tan any day of the week or the year or whatever or the month. She's pale as fuck. Funny look, she literally does look like a gremlin, allegedly. But y'all know who watch me. Y'all know what it is. I never will accept either one of the side bitches because that's all they are. I would never ever accept you. Y'all are bums. You know, we supposed to uplift each other. But that's not what y'all doing. Y'all trying to bring royalty down. That's all. Y'all try to break her down, but it ain't working. It's never gonna work. It's never gonna work. Y'all better wake up. It's never gonna work. It's never gonna work. Y'all want that family to be living so bad, and then I heard them say, but 2 bedroom, what, apartment, house, or whatever. Why is y'all so into royalties business like that? I wouldn't give a damn. She got a roof over those kids' head. What the fuck? Y'all just watch that family rise up, cause it's coming. They already rising. That's what they mad about. They wanted to collab with royalty and her family so freaking bad. Y'all can't get that. Ain't no silverness in that. Y'all messed that up. If he would have did everything the right way, can't you idiots think why CJ is so dumb? You can't even play your cards right, you idiots. You're an idiot, CJ. You couldn't even play your cards right. Can't even play your cards right. You messed up the whole situation. You could have had a family to collab with, but you didn't. Because you know what? Your ego got the best of you. Then you get with this white girl. And I said, is anything wrong with it? You get with this white girl, but you got with this white girl and you want to sit up there and act like you did better. You didn't, you know. I wouldn't call her hair so much as blonde. It looked like gray. Like that heifer done been through some shit in his life, in her life. And she been through some shit in her life. Like, if you know what I mean. Why would you want somebody like that? Why? Why would you even want the other baby mama? Because she look like she been through some shit too. Through some shit. You know what I'm saying? You got 2 girls the same. I'm quite sure they fighting behind the scenes. Y'all ain't gonna show that. Y'all got y'all little contracts and stuff allegedly that y'all got to keep. She getting on that boo hoo, boo hoo, bitch, stop crying. Of fake tears. My dog feels what I'm going through. You are a lame ass hooker. Allegedly. I don't like you. I think you need to disappear. So does CJ. So does the other baby mama. The other thing. She wanted it so bad. She couldn't stand what Royalty was having. But you didn't know Royalty was making her bread. You wanted what royalty had, but you was so stupid not to think. Like, oh, she making her own money. You thought everything was CJ's? It really wasn't. You dummy. Where did you graduated from? Where you graduated from? I'm confused. That was royalty and her kids' money. Because he was a bum. Just like when he left you, he was a bum. When he came to royalty, he was a bum. And I really feel like y'all set my girl up, but it is what it is. And they blessings on top of blessings, they're gonna succeed. And y'all just gonna have to sit there and watch. What the fuck? You just gonna have to sit there and watch them succeed. If I was royalty, I would be that mad too. You feed my child toilet water. Toilet water. So there you go. It's not gonna stop because he wants content. The nigga don't know how to do his own content. He's lost without that family. Cause these people are not giving him nothing. They're bombs that's around him, including his mother. She better be happy she got as much as what she got now. It ain't much compared to what these people are about to just royalty them is about to be blessed overwhelmingly. Y'all don't see it because you're too blind. You're too freaking blind and pointing out, oh, that's wrong. That's not right. Why would Jalea feel this way? Ugh. Why would royalty do this? Let me tell you something. I'm out there squaring up if it's my kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, you only square up when it's time for when you know your grown ass daughter that said something and did something. That's a grown ass girl. You taught her that. You did. Ever since a little girl, you taught her how to treat royalty. You taught her how to treat her daddy. You taught her how to treat her family. Those kids were her siblings. Those two twins are her siblings. And you taught her how to mistreat them. You and CJ. Girl, girl, that baby mama, mm, stank. She stank. She smells like a snake that came straight out of her punani. You feel me? She ain't right. Lexi ain't right. He got everybody on his side that ain't right. God bless y'all. Just watch royalty and her family win. Because, baby, y'all about to be even more mad at him, to be honest. I bet you thought she was going to break y'all ass up in her video. Guess what? She did. Y'all irrelevant. Y'all irrelevant. And royalty keep making them motherfuckers irrelevant. Don't make them relevant. Record everything that they say, everything that they do. Because at the end of the day, you know you sticking up for your kids. F what a motherfucker got to say. And you know what? I just cursed. I cursed the whole time. I am mad. I am mad at the point where you come to meet up, and royalty tries to tell you about what's going on, and you are already aggressive. That couldn't happen here. You being aggressive already when she's just trying to tell you, you already knew something was going on. You already knew what was up. That's why you had your daughter in that car already. I don't blame Jalea for being ready. I don't blame her. Because mine would have been ready too. Man, that is crazy that you come up, you do everything for content. You want to start trouble with these people for content, CJ. Because on none of y'all, hmm, man, every time I think about that baby mama, she's a grimy motherfucker. And she wants everything out of the situation that she can get. She don't care about nobody either. She's another CJ. And this little heifer, Lexi, she's the same way. He knew what he was getting. He knew what he was getting. It ain't no fucking surprise to him. Say what you fucking want about me. I'm sick of hearing about it. I'm tired of Royce going through this and her kids. It's not fair to them. Um, CJ, he doesn't care about nobody. He don't. I'm letting you know. He don't give a fuck about nobody. He's not living the actual life he wants to live. And what have you done for the community, CJ? I wish I would let my children sit up there and deal with sit up there and watch with somebody like you. You're a bum YouTuber, a bum YouTuber that fell off. You're never gonna rise again doing dirty shit. You're never gonna rise again doing dirty shit. Why can't you just let her move on in peace? Why? She let you move on with your hookers. And I do mean hookers. And I mean all of them over there. You care nothing about nobody. And this is how I feel. This is how I feel. I feel like y'all are in contract, allegedly. Because who in a right mind would sit up there and let this go on, continue to go on? The baby mama is not a mother. She is trifling. And I'm not talking about Royce. I'm talking about the other baby mother. And you got Lexi that knows nothing about being a mother. Cause baby, between you and Nike and CJ, y'all old. Y'all all look old as hell. I'm sorry, the demon effect is on you guys. You see it on your face. You see it in your skin tone. If y'all don't look deeply into these people's skin tones, they full of demons. They're possessed with things that you don't have in you. Like I said, these people ain't. What God is you talking about, CJ? What God is any of y'all on that side talking about? Because it can't be the same God that we sit up here and worship and the light continues to shine on us. Because we're speaking positivity. We're speaking for the people that have to go through this. Otherwise, CJ and his crew over that line, even the people that support him, that ride for him, they're lying. And not to mention, I seen also today that I can't remember her Peach, Miss Peach, how they DHR was called to Miss Peach's house, and she just don't know. She has no clue why they're calling, you know, them to her house. She was very hurt. You can tell she was recording. She was recording. Hello, yes, baby. Like I don't know if Lisa. I don't know if you know Peach. I can't remember. I got her a channel. I'm on her channel, but these people calling DHR is outrageous. It's the same thing that happened to royalty. Like like Peaches said, like that's the downfall of being on the internet is that they do stuff like that. I mean, we live in a lot of people are freaking fake as hell. You should go check her out then, Lisa. Like she came on today and you could tell she was tearing up. She was recording the DHR worker, and the DHR worker was saying that she shouldn't record her face. She is not it's against the law for her to record her face. But if you're a public figure, yes, you can record them because you're doing public work. Um, so it goes back to royalty. I have to look it up, Lisa. I have to look it up. And you record you sitting up there, you talk about it goes back to royalty and all how are they not getting in trouble, CJ and Nike and them not getting in trouble. This is mind boggling to me. It's mind boggling to me. Like, why are they not getting in trouble? That's what I don't get. Okay, cause it's really serious. Like that Miss Peach's family, they're big. Her son just started his own YouTube too. They're very big, and you really have haters on here that don't want to see you rise. They don't want to see you rise. It's sad. And then you talk about supporting each other. And then next thing you know, you turn around, you doing shit like this. This is like CJ. Some obviously we know from dealing with this CJ and royalty situation, we know somebody over there called on royalty, and it's sad. It's sad. It really is. At least this is what I heard from the internet. I don't, Royce never said anything about it. And I'm glad she's not mentioning, because that's all they want her to do is mention their name, because they know the light shines on Royalty and her family. They know that. They know that. They not getting it. CJ is greedy. I'm so glad that they left that family alone, left CJ alone, because CJ is greedy. He can't have enough. And it's sitting up here crazy. CJ is so crazy. You want to come after young teenagers. You don't know what Jalea could do. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, these children has built up anger from what you have been doing to them. Why won't you just leave them alone? Leave them alone. I have I have sat up here and watched CJ, and I have seen the video of Royalty on Instagram when she posted what she said. And I'm so glad so many people are sticking up for her. A lot of people are sticking up for Royalty. Now they getting the picture. Just because you bring a white chick in on your channel don't mean you finna go shooting to the moon. It don't mean that. Dude, you still a brother. You forgot where you came from. I don't even think you ever thought about where you came from. Then you got Nike old stupid ass. She's just a stupid. She's just a stupid. It's ridiculous. She'll do anything. And she has nobody to sit up there and guide her. I don't care if you telling her on the side, her mama telling her on the side, look, you don't need to do that. You have no authority in her life. Nike don't give a damn about no motherfucking body. She better give a damn about her child. The only time she want to come rise up is when it come to Royalty. What about Lexi? What about CJ? Why you ain't rising up at them publicly? You want to come rise up at Royalty publicly when your child got something to do with it, though. Why can't you be woman enough to be behind the scenes like, if she did that, I'm sorry, I apologize, but y'all all gonna be on y'all knees one day when it come to Royalty and her family. And you're gonna wish that you never had done them that way. You're gonna wish that you never had done them that way. Y'all can't, CJ and his crew cannot run forever because they some runners. They try to dodge the bullet of everything. But it's going to be a time where you don't dodge that bullet, CJ, Nike, Lexi. You may think that your game could continue on. It's going to stop one day. It's going to stop one day. And you ain't going to like how it ends. Because you keep pushing and pushing her. And I want Royalty to keep note of all this stuff. Write down what those kids say. You ain't got you ain't gotta confront it to him. Write down everything on this day. My daughter came to me and she said this. My son came to me and said this. Hand it on over to your lawyer. Hand it on over to your lawyer. Let your lawyer handle it. Because them bitches think they smart. They think they smart. CJ thinks he's smart. He want mark down things and tell his lawyer. But your lawyer is crooked. I don't have to say allegedly. Your lawyer is crooked. And you know it because you crooked. And the people around you is crooked. See, Royalty trying to stay in the zone where she's a good person, continue on being the good person that she is. But playing with CJ, oh, you're going to have to upgrade your game. You may know him in a relationship, but you won't know him out of a relationship. And how horrible it could get. The only thing about Royalty, though, she gonna speak nothing but the truth. He's speaking a whole bunch of lies. And the truth shall prevail. You shall win in the end. Keep writing that shit down. You know what I'm saying? Like it was your diary. and you just getting shit off your head, write that shit down, tell your lawyer, let your mom be present, one of the kids, or however you want to put it. Don't keep putting your life in jeopardy because this dude, he don't care about nobody. He seriously is the type of dude that I make money so I can get myself out of this. Dude, it's a lot of motherfuckers that's richer than you just not getting out of a lot of shit that they're in. Okay, so he needs to try to hype her down. He really do. He really need to try to hype her down because it's a lot of motherfuckers that's not getting out of the trouble that they're in, and he's not exempt. He's not exempt from it. This stuff made me so mad seeing this over the last past weeks. Are you crazy, CJ? Well, let's not ask, are you crazy? You're insane. You're delusional. You don't care about nobody. So stop acting like you care about these people. You don't care about royalty and her family. You don't. You gonna keep trying to make money off them. Period point blank. You're gonna keep trying to make money off them and continue on with that. So you think you're gonna drain them dry, but royalty and them is not gonna be drained dry because they're gonna win. They're gonna win. And that's obviously the reason why you're so mad because they are winning. At the end of the day, you know that. He's such a lost soul. Nike is a lost soul. Lexi is a lost soul. And his mother is a lost soul. They better catch up in time. And I do know the mother is the oldest out of all of them, but she's lost. Because all those years she was on those drugs, she's been lost. And she really just facing reality now, believe it or not. If you guys don't believe that, she's really just facing reality now. It's like a child growing up. Just say you had to grow up all over again. She's growing up all over again. Because when she was doing those drugs, she had no other thought in her head but those drugs. Insanity. Being delusional like her son. But you can't blame that all that on royalty and her family. Wake up. Wake up. All of them need therapy. And, I'm surprised royalty and her kids don't have therapy. I don't know if they do. That's their personal life. But they need it if they don't have it. Because of you need to go there, royalty. You and your kids and show how this has affected them. I would say allegedly that you need to sue CJ, but allegedly because this is a lie. This is a lie. He shouldn't be putting you and the kids like it's between you and him. Like why bring the kids into it? Like you know damn well, CJ, that those kids are gonna tick up for their mother. Those are her kids. And royalty treats her kids, all of her kids, kind. She's being a mother what she's supposed to be. You probably can, ask the other baby mama to learn shit from royalty because she has no she don't know how to be a mother. She don't know how to be a mother. It's ridiculous. Hold on, you guys. Um, yeah, she don't. She just don't. She don't know how to be a mother. Um, only time she want to jump in anything, she wants to jump in it when it's time to fight royalty, or, that's weird to me. Like, why would you? Out of all the things that could happen to your little ugly child, I'm sorry, my bad. Let me take that back. Let me take that back. Out of all the things that could happen to your child, only time you hear anything loud, you hear it when royalty is speaking, when royalty's name is in the conversation. I I don't understand that because there's so much that go on. Your baby father literally went on live, pretending to chastise you and his child. I don't know if that's his child, but I'm just saying allegedly. And you said I'm proud of him. You is a whack bitch. Is that the type of females that come out of Gary? Mm-mm. You is a whack bitch for that one. You proud of CJ for disciplining him, although discipline her. You know that girl don't get disciplined. She got her hair done the next day. She shouldn't get her hair done. Let her go bald headed as she is. God, I shouldn't have said that. Oh my God. But it is what it is. You have some kids in this world that is grown as hell, man. They grown as hell, and you just be wanna, ugh, like, what the fuck is up with this child? You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't finna deal with no child like that because I've been and did. They parents need to come get them right now because I've been and did. You already know that type of child. And how can you feel sorry for a child that had, know exactly what's going on? Like, come on now, y'all ain't fit, y'all don't hear me. She know exactly what's going on. They done coached her too, allegedly. It's crazy. It's crazy. And you can literally see that royalty does not coach her children. Her children just, they speak, they talk, they know what they've been through. You know what I'm saying? You can tell she taught them. Not taught them what to say or whatever. No, not like that. No, she taught them how to be kids. And when you're this age, you be a lady. Because when I watched J Dub's video, they were so proper, elegant, such young ladies that they supposed to be at their age. But then you got Kamara over here, got interviews, sound like her parents and coach her. Nike was always gonna be a better mother than you. And I'm not just saying that. It just came out of nowhere. But she's always gonna be a better mother than you. You think more of yourself. You're a very selfish person, just like CJ. And I really hate that that girl had to be enter a family like yours. Like seriously, and like CJ's. Like if I'm so happy that royalty is a major part in her children's life, the twins' life, because You know how some dads don't be there? CJ might as well not be there. Cause he's a flunky. He's a whole hot mess. He might as well not be there. But only reason why he's there because he want to do everything for the internet. Period. I don't get it. He want to do everything for the internet, and he said something in his video was he was just trying to pertain to that the twins were like what he said. I can't remember it. I don't want to lie, but those twins I know for sure were conceived out of love for royalty. And here's the point where I feel like this conniving person called CJ So Cool, who people looked up to, and he was just playing a freaking role the whole time he was with royalty and her family. But you know what? Royalty and her family was innocent. They didn't know that they got connived by a messed up person. That dude will go so far for fame, for money. Y'all better recognize. This ain't my first time seeing him. People can think that he really cared from the time that he got with royalty, but I don't feel like he cared. I feel like he was playing a role. First, from the story that I heard from all of these people's mouths, and from the point where why is Nike coming after royalty? She has nothing to do with it. So you just sit up here and you just think about it. Nike, he proposed to Nike at a church, and you know they say it's fake, right? But then he meet royalty, and they meet in an awkward situation in the what was they in the club or meeting in a club or whatever, but that Joker was out for someone to find someone. That's how I'm looking at it. He was out to find someone. I'm sorry. It is what it is. He was out to find someone. And I ain't gonna call that someone like Rosie was probably trying to find somebody too, but she didn't think that it would go this far because he's been cheating. He's been doing this. And yeah, we as women, we take a lot. We do. We do take a lot. You know what I'm saying? So let's come up with another plan. Dang, CJ so cool. Let's have kids. He wanted them to, not for what everybody else think that they wanted for. It's willing to go very, very far to get what he wants. Very far. And you can see it. Let me tell you how you can see it. You can see it in his mother. You can see it in his mother what type of person he is. Because I hear her talking. I see her talking. She's so confused. She's back and forth talking about her son, and then she want to talk about royalty. Get over yourself, lady. You're not that important in between them. You're really not that important. When people talk they about you, they may not have anything else to talk about. They've already talked about CJ, and the other side may have already talked about royalty, which is full of lies. But you come last. You're not that important for real. And it's not gonna last for real. Just like your son. See, royalty and her family got a face. They got actions that'll last for a lifetime. They don't. Royalty still look young. And I don't know if you like to hear that, but I'm telling you, Royalty still look young, you know, and her children still look young. They still look good. They still got years. They still can start their YouTube. Come on now. Even when CJ other daughter get on now, she look older than all Royalty children. I mean, just by the looks. You know what I'm saying? She look older than Royalty. It's sad, but it's true. It's just the genes that was handed to her. She can't help that. She can't. You see her mom jeans, you know, and her mom has to watch it with those lace fronts because it's pushing her line up far back and thinning out her hair. It's it's thinning out her hair, really bad. So she has to watch it, and she got like this Doug, that cartoon Doug face. So I mean, they don't look fresh on that side. You know what I'm saying? Royalty them stay looking fresh. They stay looking fresh. And I'm sorry, but it is what it is. The light shines on the best. It shines on his chosen. So, CJ, you're a mess. You're really a mess. So, that being said, yeah, give me a second. But yeah, I'm just end up here like all of it. I'm sitting on the internet like, hmm? I know he ain't saying this about royalty. I'm seeing royalty try to explain to him first. But you cannot blame Jalea's anger. You know what I'm saying? Like frustration. That's what it is. It's frustration. She is tired. Do you understand? The mother is tired. The grandmother is tired. The mother is tired. They're tired of going through this. It's not fair to their family. They can't move on in peace. What is a year? Almost 2 years? Dude, you're still doing shit to bother this family. Get over yourself. Get over what your fucking mother went through. Nigga, a lot of people didn't went through that shit. You ain't the fucking only one. Get around people that heal from this shit. You're a dummy. And you're irrelevant for real on the internet. If half these people on your fucking page either was probably still alive or still on the internet or even paying you any fucking attention, they would have unsubscribed from your ass by now. Cause I promise you, I don't know what you doing, but you ain't got no business still sitting up there having all them subscribers like that. That should have been went down. It's almost like you paying for them, allegedly. Wouldn't be surprised. It's crazy to me. Then you sit up here and talk about them. You talk about Jalea. And I see you. You sound so slow. He sounds so slow when he sit up there and try to talk about that family. But just remember, people, what people say about you, they really feeling it about themselves. And it's really about them. It ain't about you. So whatever whatever they feel CJ is feeling about Ross, it's really about himself. Whatever Nike is feeling about Ross, it's really about herself. Whatever Lexi feel about Ross, it's really about her. Listen to the words that come out of their mouth and it'll match their personality. Period. It'll match their personality, not royalties in her family. It'll match their personality. And only the real ones know what the fuck I'm talking about. For real. Ain't nobody sitting up here, you know, Royalty ain't sitting up here. She gonna call you, she gonna say you and her people like me. I know what she talking about. I can read in between the lines because I'm a real royalty supporter. Like I can read in between the lines of the kids too. This is one of the reasons. Like you blasted those kids on the fucking internet, like you a big bully to kids, my nigga. You is a big bully, CJ. I don't see how people are still subscribed to you if you ain't pay for them. You is a big bully. You and the people on your side. Nike could never run up on a bitch like from where we from. She could never. You think you big, back, and bold because and then somebody start saying something about your child, nigga, you supposed to sit up there and be like, well, what did you do? Did you do this? You supposed to be like a parent, which you don't know how to be, Nike. You don't know how to be that shit. You don't know how to be that shit. So the first thing you do is you want to act like somebody is bullying your child. You nigga, these Royalty and her kids been bullied for years. Forget your child. At the end of the day, she ain't being bullied like these kids been bullied. And I'm sitting up there listening to Carnation like saying that every time she get a TikTok get shut down, I already know they got something to do with y'all. I say allegedly. These children can't even live. They the one make this motherfucker rise up and have all these millions, but yet they can't live. They living, but they still gotta deal with some fucking shit, and that's not fair to them. That shit pissed me off. I'm sitting up here I'm looking at Carnation. I'm looking at Jalea. I'm looking at Royalty, her mother, how they have to go through all this. And then your mom, she get CJ's mom, she get a little taste of what Royalty had to go through, and she thinks she going through some. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't going through nothing of what that girl had to go through and her family, her children. I feel no sympathy for none of them. Man, I almost said something. I almost said something. It ain't cool what these children had to go through. And I want Kardashian to know you're beautiful. It should be no insecurities in you about your teeth. Same with Jalea. Jalea, I'm so happy they complimented each other. And yes, that is the way siblings are. They talk shit to each other. They say shit like that. And the only reason why Nike couldn't deal with it was she did not want them to be siblings. Her, Kamari, Carnation, Jalea, she did not want them to be siblings. She wanted CJ. She wanted what Royalty had. And Royalty still got even after CJ. She's the one still sitting up there trying to grind and hustle and do some shit that she still ain't making it nowhere. You're not gonna make it nowhere, Nike, because you know why? You're evil. Just like your baby father. The same way with Lexi. You're not gonna make it nowhere. Because you're full of shit, Lexi. You're dirty and you're full of shit. All y'all want to sit up there and bully up on Royalty and her family and try to make it like that they're the problem. No, you're not. And I see some content creators um sit up there try to stick up for CJ, not knowing the whole story, and they literally be on there not knowing the whole fucking story. Like if you ain't from the beginning watch this family, you just sitting up there focused on CJ. Eh, no, because this nigga was at the camera. He wasn't the one fucking making the money. He's the only one pulling out the fucking camera. That's it. And talking stupid shit that nobody want to fucking hear. Like, nigga, get off the camera. We want to see the children. We want to see Royalty and the children. We don't want to see your bitch ass. And you can tell it in fucking views. I see these content creators just falling for this shit. Falling for what CJ say. You're delusional. I'm going to give you the heads up before you go to your fucking therapist and let you know how delusional you are. That this dude is not right. He don't even belong on the internet. Hashtag CJ so cool don't belong on the internet. He needs to go. Because he's not true. He's not real. And I don't think he cared about that family from the fucking beginning. Because them motherfucker that ain't sitting and taking care of their children from the beginning, you got to be skeptical about it. You want to tell Royalty later on, but you got to be skeptical about it. I don't care about the talk they had in their personal time. Like, when you already have another baby mama and she come with the bull crap already, obviously she knows something you don't know. That this mother is because she's just like CJ. The other baby mama is just like CJ. They play them games like that. They do. And I just feel like Royalty and her family got caught in that crossfire. Period, point blank. And I gotta be real. I can't sit up here and lie and just be like, oh, no, yeah, Royalty, you know what I'm saying? He loved Royalty. No, I don't think he did. I think CJ was playing his role. Some of the shit the baby mama knew about, some of the shit the baby mama didn't know about. She thought she had all her ducks in a row. She thought she had it all together behind the scenes. Why else would she feel so comfortable with talking to CJ in such a way that she shouldn't talk to him in behind the scenes? Royalty was truly being herself. And was like, you could, you talk to your baby mama because you talk to her about your child. You know what I'm saying? You got a baby mama. You know what I'm saying? But then Nike want to come, I need money for this, I need money for that. When you already sending money, why does she feel so comfortable? You got to ask yourself that. CJ, you will do anything. I do mean anything to get what you want. That's why you not stopping now. What you want to get the kid from royalty? She's the better parent. You're not. And they can and they would never go to you. Never. They would never go to just you. You need supervised visitations or no visitation at all. And I'm just gonna put that out there because he ain't right. You know what the situations you be starting. He knows it. He knows the situation he be starting, and he don't give a damn because the Joker is all for himself. But when I say y'all, that upsetted me so much, but it's because I know people and I know myself and I've been through a lot myself and I know people that have been through situations like this. Like CJ is forever gonna try to sit up there and mention their name just for clout. He has nobody else. He CJ, people looked up to him. I didn't. Um I know my children used to say, I used to want to have this. Like, see, the hell? No, the hell, this nigga ain't right. And I told my kids that he's not right. And I don't, if you're watching him, please don't watch him for the stuff that he says and does. Watch those kids. Watch royalty because your mom is a prime example of royalty. Or I do more because I have more kids. I do more. And royalty was doing everything and doing her best at everything that she do. She didn't give up. If she was tired, that goes back to when the fence with the gate or whatever. He didn't even think about if she was tired. He don't care about nobody. Nobody. He barely cares about himself. The nigga won't even get no fucking therapy. He won't get any help. He wants people to be like, yes, yes, sir, yes, sir. He won't yes people around him to lie to him. He don't want no help. You sit up there talking about your mom. Nigga, it's like I said, it's plenty of people that been in your situation or worse. And you sitting up there talking about your mama, I may have mother issues and shit like that. Nobody give a fuck. Grow the fuck up. You living in your own fucking world now. It's no more of blaming mother and not trying to give her a fucking pass because she was wrong too. But it's no more of that. You a grown ass man with kids. And you still stuck on that? You ain't trying to change. You just want to sit up here and blame everyone else but yourself for being the way that you are. I have, seriously, I have parents that were on drugs for years. And I'm a product of being a premature baby from this. And you're talking about what you been through, CJ, so cool. I don't even understand how you get the cool. But the drugs were not my parents. One of my parents got over that and showed who he truly was, and my other parent didn't. But what I see when they do this stuff, it's not them and who they are. You don't know what these people went through when they was doing that stuff. But yet, CJ the type of dude, like I said, he don't give a fuck about nobody. He don't understand. It's only what he been through, and if anybody else. I don't like CJ so cool. He don't understand nobody's pain but his own. That's not cool. How do you live in your own little tiny world like that? You may have a lot of money, but you got a tiny world that you live in. CJ, no cool. CJ, not cool. You live in your own little world. It's not cool. Your parents are older than you, but yet you're blaming only your mother when you had a father that had to conceive. You were conceived with your father and your mother. So, but you're only blaming your mother. Do you need help? You need help. I went through some of the similar things. What about your mother? Did your mother ever have you in the hit house? What we call it down here? Your mother ain't never have you in no hit house. You escaped. You were saved. Your mother didn't come around because she knew that she could not face you or take care of you like she's supposed to. Nigga, you supposed to feel like that you were protected. He's talking all this crap, y'all. And I know how it is. It was around me. They were around me doing it. You can smell it in the air. You can get high off of it in the air. And he's talking about his mom wasn't there. Nigga, you knew who your mama was, and you knew your mom. Your mom did not bring that shit around you. Tell me a story where your mama brought that shit around you, then I'm understanding. But you were able to, whatever you went through in these other places, just know that your mom did not sit up there and do this shit in front of you. Okay? You don't want me to tell my story. Because your story may seem a little lame. And people in my family don't even know a lot that I know as I was growing up. Because I guarantee you your mother didn't do this to you. For him to come on here and act like, oh, she's so bad, she did. Yeah, I understand where you coming from, where she shouldn't have done that, she should have been there. Yeah, that's what you expect mothers to be, but what you expect fathers to be too. What are you talking about with your dad? But do you not know all our parents, our friends, our family are all temporary, just like you are, you idiot? We cannot help the parents that we have. You have to move on from that. You are in adulthood. If things are traumatizing you with all the money you have, you're not happy with that. Get you some therapy, get some help to help you. At least you got that. I didn't have that. But you know what? I would never treat my parents like you treat yours. With not, I don't even have the money you got. So I want to punch you in the face because, allegedly, because you just don't understand. You wanted that mother's love. You wanted your daddy. It ain't always going in that way. It's not. It's a story for you to It's a story for you to tell to heal other people's wound, but you're too selfish. You're not using your story right, brother. You're not using your story right. I don't feel sorry for you. You have damaged many people because you took your story and you went the wrong route with it. The wrong route. And I ain't finna sit up here and explain to you because you should know. You disgust me. You should know CJ so not cool. You should know better. You were able to raise your freaking children up while you have freaking money. You were able to see your kids. You sit up there and me, look, you're traumatizing your freaking kids with the stuff that you're doing. And I'm not just going to say you. It's all y'all sitting up there traumatizing your kids. And I'm going to say this. I don't care what a motherfucker think. You're traumatizing your kids. Because I was that traumatized child. When I made my own family, I realized I didn't want that for my life. But CJ, when you made your own family, you didn't care about nothing and no one. I don't want to get too much into it. I said enough. But I don't like what I see. And after that meet up with dropping the drop off with the kids, that was heartbreaking. Kids should not be involved. Period. And it's sad that a baby mother wanna just come jump in when it's time for violence and when it's time for, drama. But you can't get your child straight at home. You know why? Because you're not a parent. Don't get me wrong. Ain't no perfect parent. Ain't not one. They sit up here and write books like they know. Nobody knows. You can raise that child and they go in a whole nother direction. You can raise them good all you want. And they go in a whole nother direction. But Nike ain't doing nothing. Ain't nobody around that little girl, Kamari, raising her right. She's blended in right along with them. Which means she's been a grown ass, whole ass adult. She playing the roles that they play. Allegedly. But I'm out. I pray that people will watch this to the end. But if they don't, it's okay. It's okay. But I just had to speak my truth on this situation. I cannot stand that royalty is going through this. But at the same time, y'all gotta leave these kids out of it. Y'all don't understand they being traumatized. They being traumatized. I don't know if anybody else went through this, but They're being traumatized. And CJ is literally putting them on camera, traumatizing them even more, trying to turn them against their mother. Dorothy shouldn't have to explain herself. Rosie, write that shit down. Tell your lawyer. Because then when it comes to you defending yourself and your kids, you got evidence. And I'm out, you guys.